But we got a fast travel point, and that's really what matters. Oh god, I am not in the mood to try and fight one of those things. Although it is worth quite a bit of zonite, it is not worth fighting right now when I don't have anything to hit it with. I'm basically out of bombs, and I have almost no melee weapons. Fucking pins.
Yeah.
Nice job. He's a handy little duper to have around, simply because sometimes he does damage, and also, when I do my gliding, he can gust me forward, giving me a small speed boost. Not sure if it's as useful as Revali's Gale, but it does come up more often. But we have more ways to ascend now, so Revali's Gale would have become obsolete in this game. It was really good in the last game, but it'd be obsolete in this game because of how many ways we have to go up now. There we go. Another light route. Boing. Dispelled the surrounding darkness. Well, first off, that light route is not in the right direction. Yep, there it is. Some people just walk places. Link built a fucking flying machine. I'm gonna go to a light route so that way I can get back here. But then I am getting the fuck out of here. I need to return to Hyrule Castle and loot some more stuff. Need to get as high up as possible so that way when I abandon this thing for a paraglide, I'm as high up as possible. And... oh. That's awkward. Goodbye. And would you look at that? Well, that's just a frickin' wall of death. Look at that. There's, of course, some light routes we missed, because there's, like, one here somewhere, I'm guessing, and then there's some out here. Definitely need more time to explore around the depths, but we got a lot of the way here, and we completed some cool stuff. Before we leave, we're going to go check out that X marks the spot, see what's waiting there, and then we're going to leave this terrible, terrible place of darkness and death. Alright. Well, that chest looks promising. Miner trousers. Well, there we go. That's the X marks the spot. And here's a bunch of pose. Alright. Now, we can get out of here and go to the surface world. We're going to go out to Lookout Landing, because we haven't been there in a while. Every time we travel somewhere, it's just because the fingers are just clicking together with the little bony finger hands. Hello, who are you? Oh, you're a sad Goron man. You're a Goron? You should know the way to Goron City. How in the name of Hylia did you forget? Lay off, I'm embarrassed enough as it is. Besides, it's not that I forgot. When I left the city, there was still lava everywhere. I didn't know Death Mountain would stop erupting. The lava would cool and new roads would form. You don't have to tell me there was lava everywhere. It used to be so hot that Hylians couldn't step foot on the mountain without fire-resistant gear. Even if I wanted to take a trip that way, I couldn't. Well, thanks to this guy now, you can. First, we have to walk down the road towards Death Mountain, which you can see over the northeast. Then we'll arrive at Woodland Stable, and from there we keep going north. Thanks again for the directions, fella. Happy to be of service. Using Death Mountain as a landmark is all well and good, of course. But the red haze around the summit looks worryingly like gloom. Try not to get too close. Alright, let's go. And on our way, hey, we'll stop by that bistro place you keep mentioning. Now you're talking. Okay. So basically the game is telling me that the problem with... I've heard that the Zora's problem is that their water has all been mucked up. Oh, hey, it's that guy. Their water's been all mucked up, and apparently for the Gorons, Death Mountain is cooled down. Which is problematic because the lava kind of forms new rock, and the new rock is what the Gorons eat. And if it's cooling down, then there's a problem with the mountain. Yeah, that shit's like a constantly erupting volcano. But that means that reaching Doom Mountain's like... I wonder if the developers were over here like, okay, people were really complaining about the trek to Death Mountain because they didn't have any fire gear until they got into town, which means they just had to have a bunch of food, and they just had to sprint to Goron City and hope they made it before they just frickin' burned to death. It was crazy trying to get there. So I'm wondering if they made it so that this time around, once you make it to Death Mountain, you have to make it hot again. Shalaka? You can see me, can't you? The name's Hetsu. I'm from Korok Forest up north. I'm a musician, and my happy place is playing my maracas and dancing. I left the forest to do some traveling, but things have gotten pretty wild lately. That's why I'm stopping at a safe place with lots of people around. But I'm getting bored just standing here. Do you want to see me dance before you go? Hang on, something's wrong with my maracas. The Korok seeds inside are all gone. How am I supposed to dance now, Shoko? The children of the forest must have taken them again. If I had even one Korok seed, I could sing and dance and make your inventory bigger. That's Sue's concern. Korok seeds make a really great sound when you put them in maracas, but the seeds spilled all over the place when I broke my maracas, and I think the children of the tourist took the seeds while I was all in a panic. Sniff. Hang on. Sniff, sniff. Do you have the Korok seeds? You do! You got a Korok seed from one of the forest children. If you give me a Korok seed, I'll make your inventory bigger. Yes, please. Shalaka! So which stash do you want more slots in? Bow stash. Shoke, I'll just need one Korok seed. Deal? Here you go. Let the expansion begin. Okay. I suppose. So now we can hold a total of 6 bows. Da-na-na-na. Now those Koroks will disappear. Expand a band. Bow stash shakalaka. So, are you happy with it? If you bring me more Korok seeds, I'll expand your inventory again. That's Sue's concern. Complete. I still smell Korok seeds on you. Want me to make your pouch even bigger? Shield stash. Shoke. I'll just need one Korok seed. Deal? Let the expansion begin. Now I can store 5 shields. Da-na-na-na. Ban, shield stash, shakala. I still smell cork seeds on you. Want me to make your pouch even bigger? Weapon stash. Okay, I'll just need 1 Korok seed. Deal? Here you go. Let the expansion begin. Yeah, we'll store weapons so you can, well, have a lot of frickin' weapons on hand. And we'll have to drop as many. Nice. We can now hold 10 weapons. Ban, weapon stash, shakala. Okay. Bow stash. Okay, so each upgrade goes up by a certain amount of seeds. So the first upgrade in each stash goes up by 1 seed, and so forth. I think that's how they did it in Breath of the Wild, but it's been a while since I played that one. But now we can hold 7 shields. 7 shields, 8 bows, and like, I think 11 weapons? Never mind. Shakala, come back again. Jesus' profile has been added. Oh, you sell Hylian rice. Neat. Hylian hood? Oh, that's pretty cheap. A hood woven using traditional Hyrulean methods. It's made from a sturdy material to protect travelers from the harsh sun and weather. That's so generous of you, sir. You've made me very happy today. Hylian tunic. A common garb that achieved widespread popularity in Hyrule, particularly among travelers. Its light yet sturdy fabric doesn't limit movement. Nice choice is 103 rubies, okay? A common garb that achieved widespread popularity. I already read that. That's so generous of you, sir. You've made me very happy today. Hylian trousers. Traditional dress trousers of Hyrule. The plush fabric make these trousers quite comfortable, and their high durability make them ideal for travelers. Nice choice. 102 rubies, okay? That's so generous of you, sir. You make me very happy today. And that's the Snow Quill tunic, which I don't have the money to buy, and even if I did, I already own it. So just getting another Snow Quill tunic does nothing for me. I basically only bought this set just so that I could say I owned it. Because it's actually better for me to wear, armor-wise, it's best for me to wear the cap and boots of the Royal Guard set and the chest of the Champion's Leathers. Armor-wise right now. And of course, the Hylian set has no ability, so there's no reason to put it on for any ability like that. But now we have a new armor set, and I liked collecting the armor sets. It feels like it's a part of the game, you know? Gotta collect all the armors, all the Koroks, and all the shrines. I probably won't collect all the Koroks because I don't want to go insane. And I just don't need that many Koroks in my life, you know what I mean? I just don't need that. Okay. The next thing I can do is I can go to this shrine. I'm pretty sure a blood moon has happened since last time I looted Hyrule Castle. So I'm gonna go to Hyrule Castle and quickly get some more weapons and stuff. Especially now that I can hold more weapons, it's especially a good idea to go to Hyrule Castle. We're going to do this out of order from last time. We're going to go to the library first and then down to the docks. And then we'll climb up to the throne room. Of course, like a Royal Guard Claymore, except it does... Nope! Mm-mm. You see, as soon as you run into monsters like that, you should just turn the flip around and reconsider your life decisions. But it's fine. We got a Royal Guard Claymore, a broadsword, 2 shields, and a bow we will probably drop later. Because we probably don't have enough room for all the bows we're going to get now. But either way, now that you've checked out this room, we run back out the stairs. Now going down here, there's not really any weapons or armor we're looking for. What we're looking for are Hylian salmon. Well, hardy salmon. Salmon specifically of the hardy brand. Because the salmon, once cooked, provide an excellent healing item. You can get 3 salmon when you come here. At least that's how much salmon I've always found. If there's more salmon here, I'm not aware of them. Possible without, with the rain. Yeah. The Lysels and the Moblins don't even notice because, oh, fuck. Because they're looking that way. His horn looks like a pine cone. Like, be honest with me. His horn looks like a pine cone. Pine cone head. Pine cone head, motherfucker. Right there. But anyway, yeah, they're not paying attention to Zelda's tower. But yep, practically you just climb this. And I'd suggest having some kind of stamina food if you have it. I don't have it. So I'm just gonna have to go in and hope that it's enough, because if not, I have to figure something out. And I really don't want to have to try and figure something out. Actually, you know what? If I take out this device... Oh, come on. Fine, I have to jump down here first. Okay, never mind. Could anything in this goddamn kingdom be level? Well, if you bring a spring, you can ignore most of the climb. This is the other way you can get most of the loot in without having to involve the tower. Yep, you can get a Silent Princess, a Royal Guard bow, and is that it? Yeah, because there was like a chest right here that you got something else from that I don't remember. So anyway, yeah, Royal Guard bow, Silent Princess, use your bow, break that, get a Korok seed. Yeah, haha, you found me. You know, the normal stuff. Okay, and now sprint, bitch, sprint! Yeah, that's a lie. Alright, over here, I think this is a nothing. Yes, that's a Knight's Claymore. It's nothing good. I mean, it's okay, but it's not great. Now it's just a throne room, and this is honestly the easiest part of the looting. There's nothing here to be worried about, except for gloom. As far as I know, there's nothing on the base level. You have to climb up to get the good shit. So, up here, behind this statue, Royal Guard Claymore. That's worth its weight in gold. Over here, 10 arrows. That's pretty good. Royal Guard bow. Can't carry any more bows. You see, we've run into the problem. So, drop a Boko Oblin bow, grab a Royal Guard bow. Very easy. Okay, I believe that's everything on this side of the stairs. We'll be back here in a second. But we're just going to the 3rd floor, and then we're going to go up higher. Because the higher you go, the more good shit you get. Okay, so if you jump on this ledge, boom, Royal Guard Spear. Can't pick up the Royal Guard Spear. We're over encumbered. So, drop that, Royal Guard Spear. What's over here? Royal Guard Shield, Royal Guard Sword. So we're gonna drop another arm, and we're just gonna leave that to wiggle there creepily for all eternity. And I believe that's everything on this level. Claymore, Spear, Sword, Shield, and Bow, plus arrows. Of course, light those braziers, and you can get into that little secret cubby and get the shirt that we're wearing right now, the Champion's Leathers. Let's see, I'm pretty sure this is one of the only chests that respawn. No, it's not. I was fooled. It does not respawn. I was not thinking that. Now, sprint through the gloom, because it's a small little patch there. Jump up here, and now we're starting to get to some goody gumdrop buttons. Now, I don't think there's anything specifically in this room of interest, so just run past the gloom. Run. Oh, this is like the worst door I could have picked. Why did I pick the worst door? I guess kind of just run around the outside, see if there's anything good. Basically, we're just trying to find a ladder. Yeah, a ladder. I don't think there's anything on the outside either. We gotta get higher before we get the good shit.
What?
How many bows have I found already? We found our 3 Royal Guard bows. So we found all the bows that we're gonna get. How about weapons? Let's see. We have 1 broadsword, 1 Royal Claymore, 2 Royal Guard Claymores, 1 spear, and 1... I appear to be missing some of my loot. I feel like there's something I'm missing. Well, that's a Royal Halberd. Like, I don't even think I found that in any of my runs through here. So that's just a goody gumdrop button right there. So just go between each tower. Each tower should have different loot. Yep, this has a soldier bow. Is there anything we want to drop for the soldier bow? Yeah, we'll drop this Boko Oblin spike bow, because the soldier bow is slightly better damage-wise. What's in here? A chest. Remember, folks, apparently chests don't respawn. Never mind, there's a 4th Royal Guard bow. So guess what we're going to drop? We're going to drop that. That's just a regular bow. So now we have 4 Royal Guard bows. We can do a lot of damage now for a while. And this room is just sad. As you can see, it's just gloom and sadness. So nothing you want in there. What's in here? That's where we dropped our torch in exchange for that. And you can see over there, that's the Lost Woods and that's the watchtower. But anyway, we're gonna go up this ladder here, because this leads to more loot. So we can go up here. Bada bing. There's a chest. What do we get? We get 300 rubies. That's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. Is there anything else up here? Not that I see. Okay. I think this might be the part where we start climbing. Okay, I don't see a ladder, and yep, those are empty. Yep, this is the part where we start climbing. We're gonna go even higher in the name of loot. Doesn't appear to be anything on that. So, remember, just keep climbing. Now, you might be thinking, Jesus Christ, you're really high up. But how are you going to get higher, considering that ridge right there seems to be purposely put there to prevent you from just climbing up? Well, it's simple. You see how this little area here kind of is just like decorative, you know? Yeah, use that. If you use that in combination, you can get past those little pesky ledges that are trying to prevent you from reaching what is rightfully yours, which is, of course, the loot. Look, it's loot. Never forget, they're always hiding more loot. See, another Royal Guard spear. And if we had abandoned hope, we wouldn't have this now. We can never get that Royal Guard spear again, though, because it came in a chest. But we also got this sapphire, too. So really, after this, you only basically want to go up to those base towers, because down below, because these towers up above, all their loot is basically in chests. Except I lied! There's actually one more delicious piece of loot that does respawn after a blood moon all the way up here, and you should probably know it by now, considering I learned it from watching YouTube shorts. Here we are. We're near the top. Climb up here. You can go around if you want. It doesn't matter. There's nothing here. Use the door frame as a little jumping off point. Little boost to make this go a little quicker. And up here, the final ledge. Now we have a paraglider and stuff, so I'm not too worried. And here it is, the final piece of delicious loot. And there it is, the DUSK bow. This bow is, hold on, let me just drop that. The DUSK bow, a bow that's been in the royal family for ages, said to have been used by the princess who fought beasts of twilight. It forcefully fires long-range arrows. So in other words, this is a fantastic bow. Not only does it look cool, it does 30 damage, which is really high for a bow, you know what I mean? Like the only bows that can compare with this thing are like Royal Guard bows and like bows that shoot multiple arrows, like Lionel bows. This thing fires one arrow for 30 damage but can fire it at a really long range. So imagine firing this with a key swing. That arrow is just going to soar from one end of Hyrule to the other end of Hyrule. This thing has incredible range and incredible damage, and will of course spawn after every blood moon. But of course you're going to have to make the climb all the way up this tower, so that's dependent on how you feel about it. But you can always get about 3 Royal Guard bows, because I think one of these Royal Guard bows we might have got from a chest. I don't remember, but either way. 4 Royal Guard bows and the DUSK bow, plus the Soldier's bow I'm pretty sure we grabbed. More Royal Guard shields and a Royal Shield. And of course, almost a full inventory full of Royal Guard weapons and Royal weapons. I think we might have missed a Royal weapon or two somewhere. But either way, pretty good haul. I want to go check out what that little castle there is. Oh wait, no, that's the castle. You enjoyed it? Blast that like button, smash the subscribe, hit the little bell, and that way you'll be notified whenever I drop a new YouTube video on every Tuesday. Anyway, have an amazing day, and just keep looting.